Hello guys, and welcome to Rideshare, the Rideshare channel. My name is Serge, and in today's video I would like to share with you guys how did my week went. So right now it's Monday morning, 3 a.m. but I decided to call it a day or call it a night. I started working very late, and as you could see, I only worked for 4 hours and 34 minutes, which is my Sunday shift. So this week I actually did not try as hard as I did last week, because last week I really did great. But with that being said, I still did okay. So let's take a look at the earnings. As you can see, I've made $1,379.74. I wish I could say I got some cash tips, but I did not. But I'm really happy with what I'm seeing to begin with. So let me take a look at some stuff, and then I would like to actually calculate the hour rate, how much money did I make per hour, that type of deal. With that being said, I'm really sorry for the noise. Currently it's raining, and it's gonna be raining till 11 a.m. So I'm kind of thinking, you know what, let me just go home, sleep it off, and enjoy my wife's birthday after my shift. So anyways, let's take a look at this. So as you could see, I did 103 rides in 43 hours and 6 minutes. So I'm pretty happy to see the fact that I only worked 43 hours this week instead of 85 hours like I did last week. Now if I did work, I don't know, like 85, I guess I would have made double, which is almost kind of like scary. I'm like, what? That would have been interesting. But anyways, this week was interesting because I did take a vacation and I had some short days, stuff like that. But with all that being said, let's take a look at this. So I guess let's just say 1,380 divided by what? 43. So 1,380 divided by 43 looks like I made $32 an hour. So I'm speechless. Wow, I haven't done this well for Uber like in a long time. Even on the day like St. Patrick's Day, which I just did Uber, I was only making, I was making like, I think like $19 an hour. Yeah, sounds pretty bad, I know. But I got a message, and you probably did too, saying that you're gonna make $29 an hour. I'm like, yeah, I did not see those numbers. And I started working 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. Well, with that being said, we're not gonna be going into St. Patrick's Day. I mean, after all, it is March the 27th. I can't believe we're at the end of the month, guys. Can you? That's definitely kind of interesting. But anyways, what can I say? Without really diving in and taking a look at all these other numbers, how much did I make, which is kind of pointless at this minute. I'm pretty sure you care to know how many miles I've driven or how much money did it cost me. So I'll tell you this, guys. Since I work less, it cost me less. And as far as the miles go, I do about anywhere from 300 to 400 miles a day normally. Obviously I did not do that many miles according to these numbers. So you might be wondering, how much did it cost me in fuel? So this week hasn't been that bad. So it was costing me anywhere from $40 to $50 in fuel. So let's just say that's per day. So let's just say $50. So about $350 in fuel. But realistically speaking, let's just say it's $380. So looks like I made $1,000 after fuel. And today I've bought tires, and that cost me $532. Luckily, two of my tires, I prorated them, so got more than 50% off on those. So yeah, there is some vehicle expenses. I'm not gonna deny it. I also gotta do struts and shocks sometime at some point, but because we have a good season right now and my car actually rides nice and smooth, probably gonna hold off on that for the next 2 weeks. According to some of your comments, and I'm really sorry not to remember your names and stuff like that, because I just have a short memory span, sorry to say. But one of you guys said that I guess the busy time, you know, when we could actually make some good money, it's gonna end in the next 2 weeks. So looks like, you know, next 2 weeks I'm just gonna have to work as hard as I can, maximize my earnings, and take care of anything that I need to take care of, that needs to be taken care of when it comes to finances. You know, pay off some credit cards if you have any. I certainly did get some credit card debt, which I'm actually getting ready to pay off at the end of next week. I just have I think $1,000 left, or maybe slightly more than 1,000. And you might be thinking I've been splurging away, just spending like crazy, but no. Instead, I decided to pay off about $4,000 in things like my iPhone 13 Pro Max and my wife's iPhone and my kids' iPads, because I got these devices financed through my cell phone carrier, and it seemed like it's a no big deal because, you know, it all gets divided up into all these little months and stuff. But I'm thinking, you know what? I don't know what the future holds. I don't want to have those extra bills every month. So I'm going to go ahead and pay them off. You know, the smaller the bill per month, the better it is for me. And if you guys have any bills, like I'm talking about like major, like, you know, I'm talking about like not like utilities, but maybe some unwanted bills. I don't know, maybe cause your bills to go on a diet, you know, shrink them down as much as possible. Because we don't know what the future holds, because this year is supposed to be very tough. I'm not feeling it yet, which is a good thing. But just in case, if all fails, guys, make sure you are ready. I'm certainly taking a look at that, because look, interest rates are going up. I think if you have credit card debts, interest rates will go up. And when it comes to my credit card debt, like 2 weeks ago, I just used my credit cards to pay off my phones, and I'm almost done paying it off. So all the money has been going towards that. And on top of that, my normal expenses, which is not a lot, probably my total bills, not including food and fuel, is about $700. And I have, you know, 3 kids and a wife, so I keep my bills very low as much as possible. If you're wondering how much my bills are, I'm paying for my electricity. This might sound like it's a lot, but maybe it's because we just got done with winter and it's kind of expensive. But my electricity is $200 a month. My water, $90, and my insurance for 3 cars is $240, and my phone plans just shrink, because I used to pay $350 a month. Now it's down to like $145, and recently I got some more bills because I got another phone and another iPad on a plan, and I got a high-speed internet for home, so that's another $140. So it looks like basically, you know, cell phone utility type of thing, it's about like $280. But there's a good upside. I talked to one of my providers because they owed me some money, and I got them to credit my account for $700. And once I paid off my bills and stuff, you know, obviously it shrunk it down from 350 to like 140. And once the credit expires, I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of that provider and basically shrink that bill out completely. But now for the next 4.5 months, I'm not gonna have any bills for one of my cell phone providers, so I only have one cell phone bill, which is like 140 bucks. That's it, you know, to worry about. And in the next 4 months, I'll get rid of those, because all I need really is good internet, good cell phone service, and the iPad with a data plan, and of course a phone for my wife, you know. So that should be pretty cheap, I guess. So what else? I think that's it, really. My bills are pretty lean, to be honest. You know, I try not to have like a lot of unnecessary type of stuff. But because I'm a YouTuber, I do need a good internet plan so that I could upload videos regularly, and an iPad so that I could entertain myself and also use it for video editing and stuff like that, and managing my channels, which does help. But anyways, guys, I wasn't really planning this video to be this long, but thank you so much for listening, and I apologize for the noise when it comes to the rain. God bless you guys. Stay safe out there, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye-bye.